Hi, this is Patrick Heller. I'm head of legal and economic programs at the Natural Resource Governance Institute, and I have the pleasure of being here today with Abdoulaye Magassouba, who's advisor to the President of the Republic of Guinea with a focus on the country's priority projects. And I was really hoping to speak with you a little bit today, Abdoulaye, about the process that your country is going through with regards to the mining sector. And Guinea is known for being one of the countries with some of the greatest untapped reserves of mineral resources in the world. And I guess I'm interested in learning, for your government, what have been your priorities in terms of how to reform the sector?
Thank you, Patrick, and I'm very pleased to have the opportunity to talk about what's happening in the country, because we've been through very difficult times, but since 2010, with the new government, we've started to design and implement unprecedented reforms, and the reforms are meant to clean out the house and try to have a fresh start, and mainly to take advantage of our huge potential. Because as it is usually said for some countries, we are not facing a resource curse. Actually, we are facing a paradox, because we have a huge potential on agricultural sector with hydropower, and mainly with mining, as you were referring to. And we've been exploiting bauxite for many years, but we haven't had big projects since the 70s. And in this new phase, the goal is to attract massive and high-quality investment to the country, so that we can transform the country for the benefits of the people. And the reform started by through the adoption of a new mining code, so that we can have a clear legal framework. And we also implemented some transparency and good governance measures. And as you are certainly aware of, we are one of the first African countries to publish all mining contracts. And also we aim to have win-win partnership with mining companies, because it's not only about our people, it's also about their shareholders. So we need to account for each other's constraints, so that we can develop together the mining sector. But the ultimate goal is to use the mining sector as a leverage in order to diversify our economy. That's why we try to invest as much as possible the revenues we are getting from the mining sector in the infrastructure sector to solve the energy problem. And we are also trying to make deals that can have an impact throughout other sectors. That's why, as you are certainly aware of, we have this multi-user infrastructure systems. We have a master plan for infrastructure-related, mining-related infrastructures that can develop agriculture, trade, along with mining projects, with an economy of scale that will be created by the use of a single infrastructure by many mining companies.
And what would you say are the biggest challenges you're facing in carrying out this very ambitious agenda?
Actually, as a country like Guinea that has been through some, let's say, it's governance issues for so many years, I think that the main challenge we are facing is capacity, lack of capacity. And this challenge is getting bigger now, because we are now getting through large-scale and very complex projects. And with this project, the demand for capacity somehow is getting bigger. And even with previous projects, we were not able to meet the requirements of the project so that the government can be effective in facilitating the implementation of the project. So we need to build more capacity so that we can accompany the projects, develop the projects smoothly. The second most important, somehow more important challenge is about dealing with expectations, because we have very complex and large-scale projects that will be developed over 5-10 years period. And once the deal is signed, it's important before signing the deal to have ownership from all stakeholders. And once the deal is signed, it's also important to communicate about what are the implications and what are the responsibilities from all stakeholders, so that we'll have sufficient support for the project to be implemented. And if we are not prepared for the boom that is coming, I think that we'll face many social problems, because people will move from non-mining places to mining places, and we need to deal with that and be prepared for that. That means that we need to have some local content. When I say local content, I think about at the national level, so that we'll have somehow the same pace of development for all regions of the country.
Well, thank you very much, Abdoulaye. We really appreciate you taking the time, and I think these messages will be really interesting to our viewers. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Thanks.
Thank you.